first, but the in-person class wasn't an option for me, so I ended up having to take the online class, and I was very, very impressed. The interaction is huge. There's chat sessions, there's live talks with your professor, she has office hours. I was really impressed. I couldn't believe how much interaction there was in an online course. We had assignments that worked on grammar in the beginning, and I actually spent a lot of time outside of the classwork learning more about grammar because I'd forgotten so much of it. There were a lot of different articles that we would read and then write papers on that were just about teaching English. There were a lot of YouTube videos which were really helpful of other teachers that were teaching, and you could watch that, and then we would write papers on those. And then I think the part of the class that was the most helpful was lesson planning, because I had never done lesson planning before. So working with lesson plans, I mean, I'm going to be doing that on a daily basis when I'm teaching, so that was really helpful. It took 2.5 months to finish the course, and I just really liked that I could do it when it was convenient for me, because sometimes that was at 7 a.m. when I got up, and sometimes it was after work at 10 p.m. and no matter when I did it, I could get it done, and other people are posting and you can respond to those whenever you want. I liked my professor a lot. My professor, I emailed to ask questions that had nothing to do with the course, and she answered them. I'm a big question person, and I just felt like my questions were always answered. All my concerns were answered. She did live lectures, and I participated in those, and I thought those were really helpful. I did do my student teaching. I ended up doing half of it with adults that were from overseas that came over to learn English before they applied for jobs. And I did half of it at an elementary school in Michigan, and those kids were mostly Iraq refugees, and they were thrown into these classrooms, and the teacher only spoke English. Any course that doesn't give you student teaching, I can't imagine not having done the student teaching. I feel so much more confident about teaching because I did it, and I got information from both of the teachers from the classes, and I have their email addresses, and they're just more contacts that I can ask questions to.